Hi, I'm Michael Caines at home, here in my kitchen, and I'd like to share with you one of my favourite recipes for my new book, Tagliatelle of wild mushrooms in a sherry cream sauce. For this, we need some butter, shallots sliced, button mushrooms, a lovely chicken stock, and some cream, and of course the Oloroso sherry as well. So let's start off with the butter and sweating of the shallots. For that, you just need a nice big pan. The larger the pan, the quicker the process is going to be, because you're going to have to reduce that stock as well. So add the sliced shallots to the butter with a pinch of salt. That just draws out the moisture. Don't want to colour it. We're going to add just a couple of sprigs of thyme. Beautiful flavour. I love using thyme. Get it in at the beginning just to get those aromats out and those lovely volatile oils just coming into the butter with the shallots. Now we need to add our sliced button mushrooms. The finer you slice, the better it is. And then we need to add our dried sherry once these start to look slippery. So now we need 100 millilitres of dry sherry. I love to use Oloroso, it's lovely, perfect for this recipe. So just 100 millilitres. There we go. Just takes a few minutes to reduce. I'm going to reduce that right down by half. You don't need to reduce it all away because sherry's got lovely, lovely flavour. Just 100 millilitres of chicken stock. So we just need to reduce that by half, and then we're going to add the cream, another 100 millilitres of cream, and then reduce that, and then let it cook out, seasoning salt and pepper, and it'll be perfect. So let's finish the sauce with a little bit of the butter, just 40 grams at the finish. Just whisk that in. That helps thicken it as well. Just a seasoning added to that of salt and pepper. Just give that a whisk. So now we need to pass the sauce off using this sieve. Make sure you push out all of the sauce from the mushrooms and the shallots. So now that sauce is passed off, let's have a look at our mushrooms. We've got a lovely selection here. Now this time of year, we've got some fantastic mushrooms. We've got some ceps here, some Pierre Bleu, Giraud mushrooms, and also some shiitake. Now if they're a little bit big, all you need to do is just chop them down. You really want them to be even size. If you don't have a superb array of wild mushrooms, then chestnut mushroom, shiitake, oyster mushroom, and also button mushrooms you can get in any good supermarket, that's fine. First of all, nice big pan, because we're going to have to put the tagliatelle back through the mushrooms once they're cooked. So start off with some unsalted butter, put into your pan, and I've got some chopped shallots here, which I've chopped nice and finely. Now you need to get them cooking first and give them a nice little fry before we add these wonderful selection of wild mushrooms that I've all chopped up to a nice even size. And then a little bit of lemon juice to help keep the colour. Just squeeze. Also gives a little bit of acidity. So now let's add half the sauce to the mushrooms. Lovely. And just stop the cooking now, and we'll hold that ready for the pasta to go in. Beautiful. So now we're ready to cook the tagliatelle. Boiling salted water with just a little bit of olive oil just to stop them sticking together. Now this is fresh pasta, so it takes seconds to cook. So my colander's ready in the sink, and just make sure that they're all free and not clumped together. The pasta's perfectly cooked, so we're ready to strain that off. There we go. Now we need to add that to the mushrooms and the sherry sauce, like so. Give that a nice saute. That's a lovely stir. Now add the remaining sherry sauce and some chopped chives to finish. There we go. All you need to do now is serve it into your bowls and add a little bit of parmesan grated fresh and a few sprigs of chervil for garnish. You can find this and many, many other recipes in my new cookbook, Michael Caines at Home.